Okay, so picture this. A project backed by $700 million, designed to build nothing less than the future of superintelligence. Now, imagine the whole thing just blows up. Today, we're unpacking that exact story, the ASI Alliance, the dream, the collapse, and what it all teaches us. Let's get into how this dream turned into an absolute nightmare.
I mean, it sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, right? And that's exactly how it was sold to the world. The promise was absolutely massive, but as we're about to see, reality had a plot twist that, well, it caught everyone completely off guard.
And that really is this central question we're digging into today. We're not just looking at the wreckage, we're searching for signs of life in the ruins. Is this project dead and buried, or is it about to stage one of the most incredible comebacks we've ever seen?
To really get why this merger was such a big deal, you first have to meet the three key players, the three pieces of this very ambitious puzzle. Let's start with the foundation.
Think of Fetch.ai as the architects of a self-running digital city. Their whole big idea was to create these smart software agents that could do things on their own, like booking a flight or managing a supply chain, all securely on the blockchain. They were building the infrastructure. Now, if AI needs fuel to run, Ocean Protocol was basically the refinery and the gas station. They created a marketplace where data, the new oil, could be bought, sold, and monetized safely. This was the perfect fuel for training powerful AI models.
And the third key piece? That was SingularityNet. They were bringing the brains. It was an open market where different AI algorithms and services could be used, shared, and improved by anyone, anywhere in the world.
So, as you can see, on paper, the synergy was just perfect. You had the infrastructure from Fetch, the fuel from Ocean, and the brains from SingularityNet. It wasn't just a technical fit, this was supposed to be a union built on a shared vision. The stage was set for one of the biggest mergers the crypto space had ever seen.
And boy, did things move fast. The announcement in early 2024 set off this incredible wave of optimism, and by the summer, the technical gears were already turning to merge all three tokens into one, the ASI token.
Here's kind of how the merger was structured. Fetch.ai's token, THET, it became the backbone, with a simple one-to-one conversion. AGIX and Ocean would then be integrated at a fixed rate. The goal was crystal clear: unify three separate economies into a single AI superpower.
And the market reacted with total euphoria. We are talking about a combined valuation of $7.5 billion. Their stated mission was just as ambitious: to create a real, decentralized alternative to big tech's dominance in artificial intelligence. But then, the dream was over.
What was built up with so much fanfare came crashing down with an equally massive thud. In a move that was as sudden as it was dramatic, the dream turned into a nightmare.
This was the bombshell, a short, sharp, and just utterly devastating announcement. Ocean Protocol, one of the three pillars of the alliance, was unilaterally pulling out of the deal. The whole alliance was shattered.
And the market's reaction was a complete nosedive, absolute panic. The price of the unified token plummeted 22% in a single day. Trust, the most valuable asset of all, had vanished in a matter of hours.
So, how could such a powerful alliance just fall apart? This is where the stories collide. Fetch.ai made an explosive accusation. They claimed Ocean had dumped $120 million worth of tokens, tanking the price for everyone. They called it a betrayal. Ocean's version, much more diplomatic. They talked about strategic flexibility. The truth, well, it's probably somewhere in the middle.
So what did the battlefield look like after this explosive divorce? Fetch.ai was left holding the bag, operating the token that has now reverted back to being FET. But the breakup left some deep, open wounds.
And of all the damage that was done, what was the most critical injury? It wasn't just about hurt feelings or a damaged reputation. The biggest problem was purely economic.
This number is right at the heart of the conflict. During the merger process, Ocean converted a massive amount of their tokens into Fetch right before they walked out. This left Fetch with 286 million more tokens in circulation than there should be, creating constant selling pressure and dragging the price down.
So what's Fetch.ai's proposed solution? It's simple and it's drastic. They want to get those tokens back, and if they do, they plan to burn them, just make them vanish from existence. If they succeed, the economic damage could be reversed almost overnight. It's the one single factor that could change everything.
The damage is obvious. But has the team just been sitting on its hands? The answer is a resounding no. While all the financial drama was unfolding, the developers kept building, and there are real signs of life.
And here we see two very different stories. On one hand, the financial reaction was pure panic. Investors ran for the exits. But on the other hand, something fascinating happened at the grassroots level. The developer community, the people actually building on the tech, they didn't leave. The core team didn't abandon ship.
But maybe the most powerful sign of hope came from the guardians of the market. When a project implodes like this, it's common for the big exchanges to delist the token to protect users. But that didn't happen. For giants like Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken, to keep FET listed is a powerful, implicit vote of confidence. They believe the project still has a future.
So with all of this on the table, the economic damage, the technical resilience, and these conflicting market signals, we can start to map out the possible futures for Fetch.ai. And it really comes down to three scenarios. The optimistic one, an epic comeback fueled by burning those excess tokens and finding a real use for their technology. The realistic one, they stabilize as a smaller, functional, niche project. Or the pessimistic one, the conflict never gets resolved and the project slowly fades into a cautionary tale.
And that brings us to the ultimate lesson from the whole ASI saga. In this new decentralized world, technology is only half the equation. You can have the best code and the most valuable data, but if governance fails and trust is broken, the entire structure can collapse like a house of cards. The real challenge isn't just programming the code, it's building the trust.